Welcome to UF200 Online. You have probably accessed this video by clicking on the Module 0 Getting Started from the course menu in Blackboard. For the next 5 weeks, we will be working together for a brief but intense period of time. Each week is equivalent to meeting in class 3 times a week. So if you were taking a 2-day course, you would meet 6 times during the week to get through this class. This video is meant to familiarize you with the course and how to navigate and complete assignments in an online context. There will be required reading and then quizzes, research to help you participate in online discussion boards, the actual discussion boards in which you will need to participate 3 times a week, an offline civic engagement experience, group activities or projects, 2 short papers and 1 medium-length paper, and feedback from both your peers and from myself. Make sure you carefully schedule your time during this course. It's like a part-time job, 22 to 27 hours per week. Put the due dates on a calendar and refer to the UF200 course site at least 5 times a week. It's important that you keep up. But I also want to mention that the first week is difficult, and if you are late, I'm not going to be too worried about it during the first week. Here's some pictures of me. For more information about me, click on the instructor information. That page also includes my contact information. My name is Chris Clover, like a 4-leaf clover. I am your instructor for this course. In this slide, you can see that I enjoy all the outdoor features that living in the West provides. I don't have any dogs or cats, but I do get to visit both during the week. This is my 5th year teaching this course. I enjoy teaching UF200, and I look forward to getting to know each of you. I believe this 5-week journey will provide you with new perspectives about your community and how you can engage with the world in meaningful ways. Why UF200? UF200 is a required course for students who want to graduate from Boise State University. To be enrolled in this course, you must have completed UF100. Students taking this course will be engaged through discussions of ethics, cultural frameworks, diversity, and internationalization, as well as ethical frameworks. I will ask you to reflect on how these discussions might contribute to your future during this course. UF200 is a course built on civic and ethical foundations. The focus for the class is with liberty and justice for all. But consider, not everyone is included in that phrase. You certainly know that some people in your community in the United States and across the globe don't have the chance to experience the safety implied by the privileges of liberty and justice as a human right. In my class, we focus on safety for oppressed populations. By using the focus of safety as the right of every person, we will study the ethical and civic issues that result in the disabling of safety and security for diverse populations throughout the world. Beginning with building an understanding of our own personal cultural identity at the micro level, we will research and discuss how privilege and power appear to be crucial to providing safety and how a lack of safety often results when those are missing. How are you privileged? We will talk about this. Knowing where your cultural identity places you in terms of privilege and power will help you to understand how your own perspective impacts your understanding of important global ethical issues, as well as the ethical issues that affect your personal life. We will use the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, a multinational document that was written following World War II, as the ideal for defining human rights and human rights violations. This is a guideline for human rights. It is not law in the United States. What is oppression? We will explore the oppression and marginalization of such populations as people of color, women, those persecuted for their religious beliefs, refugees, issues of gender safety, and those living in poverty. Ethical reasoning. Using ethical frameworks and ethical decision-making models, we will begin to understand the diverse perspectives of stakeholders who have a vested interest in those ethical issues. We will practice analyzing ethical issues at the individual level, your personal and professional life, that's the micro level, at the community level, how you engage with your city and nation, the meso level, and at the global level, which is the macro level. So micro personal, meso community, and macro global. Here we have again micro, that's just one person, meso is a community, and macro is global. There will be writing assignments in a variety of contexts for a variety of audiences. That means you will be able to practice writing items that are different in tone and level of formality, such as reflections, essays, and a research paper. By being involved with the library, you will be able to integrate, synthesize, and document credible sources, and you will be able to improve your writing through the process of outlining, revising, and editing your research paper in response to feedback from myself and from your peers. During this course, you will complete a 2 to 3 hour civic engagement project in your community as a means to understanding how you can engage with and impact liberty and justice for all in your own community. For this course, I have provided 5 different civic engagement activities. You will choose one of these and complete them by the end of the class. Be sure to schedule your activity for civic engagement soon in the 5 weeks that are available. It is due on June 23rd. It is very important for you to read the syllabus, schedule, grading scheme, and portions of the course resources for this course. To find the syllabus, click on the Syllabus and Schedule button under Course Information in the UF200 course menu in Blackboard. There will be a quiz about this information. To get to this screen, click on Module 0, Getting Started. Here you will find everything that is required for Module 0. The first item will always be the to-do list for each module. This quiz appears in Module 0 as the Course Information Quiz. If you have any questions about the content required for the quiz, please send me an email. This is where I expect you to submit the quiz. When you open up the assignment, you can see there's a little button that says Write Submission. Please click on that and then type your answers in that space that Blackboard provides. Here is the front page of the announcements. You can see that there's an email I will be sending you on May 23rd. This is where you will find anything that's pertinent to the class that I feel like I need to let everybody know quickly. The course site buttons. Navigating through this course site may sometimes prove challenging. I will start with a screenshot of where this course opens in announcements, and there's that screenshot that I was talking about. This contains announcements about the course, all of which are emailed to you, feedback about what is happening in the course, reminders about big assignments, and information about anything I might change in the course. All of the announcements will be archived on this page. Course site buttons. In the course menu on the left, you see 4 highlighted course titles. Included are course information, where you'll find the announcements, syllabus and schedule, instructor contact information, and Module 0, Getting Started. Clicking on that button will take you to Module 0. The next button below that is Course Content, where you'll find the weekly modules 1 through 15, assignments, discussion board, and the group discussion board. Next is My Tools, where you can find my grades, UF200 resources, and tools. The final title is Quick Links, which provides a link to the Boise State University Albertsons Library, a link to Blackboard Help, and a link to the dashboard. To start completing work every week, you will usually click on weekly modules 1 through 15. Each Wednesday at 12 a.m. the next week's module will open. That means that if you're up Tuesday night at midnight, you'll be able to see next week's modules. This page includes access to all 5 weeks and their modules. Scroll down below the course modules overview and click on the week and then the module in which you are working. If you see this little blue module navigation, that is a box that appears to provide information about how to move around in the site, particularly returning to a place one link prior to where you are in Blackboard. It is preferable that you use the so-called breadcrumbs. Using the back arrow results in unpredictable actions. As you can see, I have clicked on the link to all of the modules. You can see here the week 1. Week 1 has Module 0, Module 1, Module 2, and Module 3. Scroll down to see the other 2 modules. You can return to each weekly module to revisit the material you missed and continue the assignments that you have started. I have clicked on the Module 2 to-do list. The first thing you see here is the to-do list and purpose of Module 2. I chose this module because it's not the same as Module 0, which is slightly different from the other 15 modules. Here's the rest of Module 2. And the last part of Module 2. So you should note that each module will have a lot of things that you need to scroll down to. And if I've done it right, the to-do list will have everything that you get to scroll down to listed in the to-do list. So there will also be discussion boards, and these are online. There will be 3 of these every week, with the exception of week 1, which includes an introduction discussion board. When you click on discussion board page, you can see that I have listed all 15 of the discussion boards, plus some assignments that everyone in the class is going to participate in that require discussion boards. From the welcome email, you should know when you will be a discussion leader. For more information about being a discussion leader, click on Assignments under Course Content. Here you will find the instructions for discussion leaders and a list of when you each will be a discussion leader, as well as the requirements for participating in discussion boards. Let's look at the assignments page. Here is a list of the assignments that are in this folder. You can see my late policy here, as well as information about how to participate in the module discussion boards. Completing all of the assignments as well as the other tasks is important. Here is where you will find the module discussion boards. And here is my posted thread. As a discussion leader, your thread must include 3 questions and a link to the articles and videos you shared along with a summary. Please see the discussion leader instructions. Discussion boards are where you will share things with the entire class, so that information is public to the class. Group work. I hope that group work is not like that. What group work projects taught me: communication, responsibility, collaboration, teamwork, and trust no one. It is my intent that you will do the group work as a team, that you will each do your share, that you will assign somebody to be the group leader and manager, that you will all participate, and that you will figure out a way to communicate with each other. And the easiest way to do that is to exchange emails. Here's a link to the group activities, although I think in my menu they say group discussion board. There will also be activities that are listed in each module. Okay. Clicking on My Grades will take you to the grades you received from me for each portion of the weekly modules, as well as the assignments. I will add comments that you can see in your grades for all assignments and sometimes for other types of work. I can always answer an email when you have questions about your grades. Please see course resources for information about how to see the comments in your grades in Blackboard. So remember, this is a class about safety for diverse populations. Safety is everyone's responsibility. Why is safety the theme for this class? I want you to think about people who you know are oppressed or bullied or somehow don't have the same human rights as you have. No one is free when others are oppressed. I'm going to suggest that you look at the assignments. They're all due on Saturday. There's 4 big assignments. A smaller paper, the Personal Culture of Safety paper, due on June 2nd. A Personal Ethical Decision-Making paper due on June 9th. A Diverse Stakeholder Perspectives paper due on June 16th. And finally, the Civic Engagement Project due on June 23rd. There will be some extra credit, which will be listed at the very bottom of the assignments page. Okay, questions about this class? Please email me. Okay, sending me an email. Please send me a new email when you have a question. If you send an email that is a reply to an announcement, it will get lost and I will not be able to reply. Here's my email address, chrislover@boisestate.edu. Please put UF200 and the section which you are in, 1 or 5, in the subject line so I can separate you from the other online class that I'm teaching or the in-person class that I'm teaching. You should know that I do not have an office on campus or an office phone, so email is the best way to reach me. If you need to meet with me in person, we can set up a time to meet somewhere on campus or around Boise. That's all. Thanks for watching and listening, and be sure to email me with any questions that you have.